Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have one of the greatest race-to-win diecasts ever produced in 164 history, in my opinion. The 2023 Coke 400, I almost said Ricky Stenhouse Jr., that would have been a blast of the past, but no, it is Chris Buescher. Christopher Buescher's Coke 400 car. Holy cow, the amount of confetti on this freaking diecast is insane. Let's jump into the review. Alrighty, folks, right out of the good old box, and let's dive into today's diecast review. Guys, when you see a diecast that just looks awesome, it's freaking awesome, ain't it? I mean, the paint scheme itself, just a clean version of this car, looks fantastic to begin with. But then you add in all of the confetti, and it's like mini Coke bottles from Daytona, under the lights. One of the coolest race to win diecasts I think ever made. This is right up there, and I love that. I love when racetracks are very generous with confetti. I mean, confetti costs them next to nothing, and you think about the merchandising. I mean, confetti on a car, it might cost them, I don't know, $50 for the confetti. It's just cheap crap. They just shoot on the car, right? Well, guess what? How many cars get manufactured that are caked in confetti? A buttload of them. You would think they would mandate all the racetracks to have a ton of confetti because it sells merchandise. It sells diecasts. And this is exactly why. Look how cool this car is, man. What an awesome piece. I mean, look at the front windshield here. You can't see crap. I mean, if I didn't know this was a Chris Buescher car, I wouldn't know what the heck that is. Is it Keselowski? I mean, it's crazy how much confetti's there. And I'll zoom in real quickly here. And yes, it is little Coke bottles. You can see the red, kind of a gray, very, very sharp. So you got the Fifth Third Bank logo on the hood. You have your hood louvers. You have just a ton, and I mean a ton of confetti. Look at that. And with the car being white in the front, you could really see the dirt and the grime, and it makes that red confetti really pop. Beautiful. Beautiful diecast. Got RFK right there. Sunoco, number 17. Go to the left side of the diecast. And yes, this is a metallic foil number car as well. So not only are you getting the metallic number, you're going to get epic clean paint scheme, and then they dump all the confetti on it from a Daytona race to win. Chris Buescher's 2023 season was easily his best year in NASCAR. But just what a great year for Roush, man. Just brings back so many great memories. Seeing that 17 car back in victory lane at Daytona, like Kenseth did. Just awesome, awesome stuff, guys. And I initially missed out on this car, and I was, trying to get caught up with the 2023s, whenever the Circle B. They had this car for like $9. Think about it. This is a decently newly released diecast. Brand new, with the foil number, $9. Usually those cars, the foil numbers are like $12 a piece. So, hey, you get a good deal on it. Brand new. Can't beat it, guys. Make sure you use that promo code next time you're over there, guys. They might have these 2023s still on sale. And if they do, man, hey, pick them up. You never know when they're going to run out of stock and then the value jumps up on these things. So make sure you use that promo code, save on shipping, and you'll thank me later, guys. So the paint scheme for this car is it's a complete 180 than what they had back in the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. days, where it was like blue and dark blue and yellow and orange. I don't know. I much prefer this style, the dark blue to green to white. It looks a lot cleaner. I think it's a very retro, kind of a Darrell Waltrip's era. Back when he drove the Western Auto car. I think that's what it was called. It just something about it reminds me of that. I don't know why, but just really cool looking paint scheme. Even the RFK signature down here has a transition. It's like the top of it's green and the bottom's blue. So this is a very well designed paint scheme. Got Fast and All Fifth Third Bank. Got Chris Buescher. Got your 3 race win stickers. My goodness, what an awesome looking diecast here. Got 75th anniversary Cup Series Daytona. Or not Daytona, Goodyear. What am I thinking? I'm thinking he won the race at Daytona. You get your rocker box area where the confetti just kind of stacks up. Just a phenomenal piece. It looks like there's a little bit of a decal portion that is not cut. I could easily fix that. You got Ford, Fifth Third Bank, maybe Castrol. He did win in that Castrol car at Michigan. Go to the caboose of the diecast. I don't know what it is about white spoilers, but they look really clean because they don't run a ton of them. Almost every spoiler on track appears to be like dark gray or black. So when you see like Ross Chastain's red spoilers or blue spoilers, it kind of pops out, or like the Blaney Menard's Dayglow spoilers. So seeing different color ones is kind of cool. Got a Fifth Third Bank on the back here. Got RFK. You can see some scrapage, probably for some good old bump drafting. Number 17. To the right side of the diecast. And I'm a massive fan of plate racing. It's my favorite discipline out of every single motorsports on planet Earth. It is. I love plate racing. Some call it super speedway racing and not plate. It's plate racing. If you restrict the horsepower, it's a plate or some sort of metal that restricts it, okay? That's the way I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but still, plate racing to me is my favorite discipline, and there's nothing like watching a NASCAR race at Daytona. And whether it's TV, you know, I've never been there in person at the track. I would love to go one day, but I'll just watch it on television. Oh, I love it. I can't wait for the next Daytona race. As soon as I'm watching one and it's over, I can't wait for the next one. And again, you can see a really good look at that metallic foil number 17. Go to the top of the diecast, and again, just an unbelievable look at the confetti. And I think 2023 will be a year that a lot of people, I think, will love in terms of the raced wins. Because, yes, they made a bunch in 2022. They made a good amount in 2021. But the difference was 2023, I want to say almost every single 164 has the confetti on the windshield that, you know, was supposed to have it. Like, I think it was Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Daytona win car. The Gold Series edition doesn't have the printed detail confetti on the windshields because it was like during the transition phase of it. But the Authentics release of that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. car has it. So 2023 very well could be the best year, surpassing the 2007 raced win line because of the level of detail of confetti. And again, just buttloads of confetti on the roof. And then you got C. Fox right there on the deck lid. Boat Works. Never heard of it, but anyways, my goodness, guys. If you have not picked up this diecast, if you were slacking and you didn't pick it up, I don't know what you're doing. Look, I should have got this card when it first came out. I'm glad I waited a little bit because I got it on sale, and I got a whole bunch of 2023s. But I really wish I would have done this diecast review a long time ago because I love this car. My goodness, one of the best looking race twins ever. And it kind of makes you wonder when you go back through all the NASCAR diecasts in history that have been made in the race twin line. I think about Eric Jones's 2018 Daytona win. That car was caked more, I think, in confetti than this almost. And none of the detail was on the windshields. It got an Authentics release and a Gold Series release. Both versions of that car, I think it made a Gold Series version of that. But there was no confetti on the windshields. So you would have to go back, get a decal set, and apply that to it. So I think 2023 might eclipse 2007 in terms of race win quality because there's so much confetti and the detail is finally on the windshields. So who knows? Either way, I'm just saying, guys, I don't know how long they're going to be doing these raced wins at this level. If there's a demand, they'll do it. But if the demand drops, don't be surprised. Only half of them get made or even less. But right now, I think we're witnessing something that years and years from now, we're really going to appreciate. I know I'm appreciating it very much right now. These race wins are so cool. I mean, I'll show some right now. They already made his Michigan win, I believe. But look at this. This is a freaking Richmond win. A random expletive Richmond win. Confetti. Okay, that's cool. What about Darlington? What? Darlington? Yeah. Darlington Spring Raced Win diecast. Put this in perspective. They didn't even make Ricky Craven's Raced Win car from 2003. They made a goofy 2-pack set with horrible diecast molds, but that's besides the point. That was way back when. Amazing stuff. Almost. This is a cool looking paint scheme. Where's another race twin I could show you real quick, guys? Check this out. We're going to have Kyle Larson's North Wilkesboro All-Star. I mean, look at the confetti on these cars. Absolutely insanity. They look like custom diecast. That's how much confetti's on them. And then you have the more simplistic one from the Indy Road Course. Race to Win diecast, I personally think, are in their all-time greatest era right now. Because the COT Race to Wins, they didn't have confetti on the windshields, I don't believe. And I think the only COT that had confetti on the windshields, and I could be completely wrong on this, but this is just from my experience, I think it was Kyle Busch's 2008 Atlanta race to win, which is like nuclear rare, by the way, but it has confetti printed on the windshields. So this is an era that I think people should appreciate. And I know I'm geeked up for it, man. I'm telling you, get this diecast. It is one of the most beautiful race twins I have ever seen. I would not want to be a fan of Buescher years from now and not have this car in my collection. Will it be in the Authentics line? There's a good chance. Who knows? Diecast Buffet. Sign it off.